Well, hello everyone. It's Steve and Veronica Kibler here again, and we are at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's the opening day of the Christmas season. It's first weekend in November.
So we decided to come out and look at all the beautiful decorations that Dollywood Park had been preparing for their Christmas season, and we just had a wonderful day in this beautiful, warm day and sunny day. So we were very fortunate that it was a little chilly in the morning, but it wasn't really cold. So it was fun to be there enjoying all the beautiful sights.
Yeah, Veronica's over there by that beautiful butterfly display. Butterfly garden, I should say.
And the buildings were all decked out with holiday decorations, and then we're going into this beautiful little kitchen, candy store. Candy kitchen to see what they were making.
It's like they actually have people in there making the caramel apples while you're in there.
So much to take in. So it's like, okay, what do I want to look at first?
Oh, I know. There's just so much candy and stuff in there.
A lot of caramel apples that they were making.
Mm. They were happy to show us their apple making skills. Yeah. Oh, those apples look so yummy.
I know. And then they had a lot of chocolates, different flavors, and they had fudge. It was just a feast for the eyes.
This kind of reminds me of the older times of Christmas candies, where the fudges and stuff like that were more popular.
Yes.
Oh, it looks so good.
I know. It makes me want to get some of that right now and have it with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, everything is just so good. I like all these things here. Oh, this was my favorite part. Those apples that were decorated like with the little trucks on them.
And then the reindeer chocolate apples. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the apples just look so good.
The great about having a caramel or candy apple is that even though you're eating all that sugar, you're still getting a
healthy apple.
That healthy
that
apple.
That cuts out all the bad stuff.
Yeah, it evens it out.
Yeah.
And then your fun striped candies in the jars.
Yeah. To me, I don't know if it's coming across in the video as well, but man, the colors of those
lollipops.
The lollipops just really, it puts you in a Christmas mood.
It just takes you back to when you're a kid. You know, you walk into a candy store and that's the first thing you want to buy is those striped lollipops.
And then they had all the taffies and
the Mary Jane taffies.
All that.
Yeah. It's really fun to see all these candies that we grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Then there's the big water wheel. One of the water mills at the park.
Mm-hmm. They had a couple. I don't remember if there was like 3 that I remember seeing, but that's the first one that we saw.
Yeah, just beautiful areas, and you got the big roller coasters in the background.
And the trees were still changing colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we still had some color in the trees.
Yeah, it's like they said, it's it's decorated for Christmas, but it's still pretty early fall. Well, this is the replica of Dolly Parton's cabin when she was young. The replica cabin was constructed by Dolly's brother Bobby, and the interior was recreated by her mother. Most of the items on display throughout the cabin are original family treasures. Now you can see the original cabin still stands at its location in Locust Ridge in Sevier County.
Yeah, so it was really neat to walk through her home and see how small it was. And I believe she had, altogether was it like...
There was 8 kids
children?
Yeah, there's like 11, I think, 11 or 12 altogether. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong about that.
But I know it was a large family living in this very, very small cabin. Yeah. And so it just makes you really appreciate the blessings we have today,
yes.
you know.
Yeah.
I could see where, it was a lot of work to feed the family and just the upkeep of cooking and trying to keep this very small cabin, habitable for all the children. So luckily they had a big area to play outside.
Yeah, a lot of area to be outside. They probably spent more time outside than they do inside, like today's kids.
Yes, a very small cabin, just amazing.
They didn't have all the electronic games and all that. They went out and played games outside.
Got the fresh air.
Yeah.
And wore themselves out.
Yeah. They actually had a working farm where she grew up.
Yes, we just saw one of her movies the other day again,
and coat of many colors
reminded us of all the work that children in that time used to have to do outside to help the family.
Yeah, it's amazing though that they built this cabin, replica of what their original cabin was. It's kind of neat.
There's her Christmas tree, and there's a star at the top made out of foil paper and probably cardboard. And then the decorations of them included, I can see oranges, like slices of oranges, which back in that day could have been probably real fresh oranges that were dried out and used as decorations.
I know back, at least when I was a kid, and probably even more so when my mom and dad were kids, is that fruit was a big thing at Christmas time. I remember in my stocking, when I was really young, that, you'd get like an orange or a tangerine or something. It was a big thing to get fruit at Christmas time. Yes,
I love fruit at Christmas time. The oranges at Christmas time, they were so refreshing. There's a fireplace.
And there's the big steam engine.
There was a really big line to ride the train. They think it's one of their most
It's popular. The most popular ride at this time of the year.
As we were leaving the park, this little boy kept asking his dad why they didn't ride the train.
Yeah.
And Dad's like, I didn't want to stand in line for 2 hours. But Dad, I wanted to ride the big train.
Yeah, and also here at the park they have entertainment that walks around and all that, so you can see some musical artists coming around and entertaining you while you're looking at everything there at Dollywood. Yeah, it's just a beautiful area.
Very talented young man.
Yeah.
We enjoyed
listening. His name was Parker.
Parker. We enjoyed listening to the music he was playing.
It's the carousel here at Dollywood. It's just a beautiful. Something about carousels are just really nice.
Yeah, I think a lot of adults really enjoy them too. I saw a lot of adults on the carousel.
I can't get over how many adults, appeared that they wasn't there with kids. They're just riding it. Yeah,
that's what I saw too. They're just on there without any kids.
There's the grist mill. I think that's where you get your cinnamon bread and all that at. We didn't get the cinnamon bread this time. There was a pretty long line, because it was opening day again for the Christmas season. So we'll come back to that. But this side of Dollywood, I think they call it the Craftsman's area, is probably my favorite part. Now this store here was called Smoky Mountain Christmas Shop.
And of course, we have to go in and look.
Oh yeah,
look at all the fun Christmas ornaments.
We like the Christmas stuff.
Yes, love the Christmas ornaments and decorations. Those are your little.
You got the gnome Santas. Dolly Parton's books, coat of many colors stockings, a little Dolly doll.
I think they also had the actual little coats for the girls.
Yeah.
The coats of many colors that the little girls' parents can buy for their kids.
Mm-hmm. Of course, being in the Smoky Mountain area, you got a lot of bears because there's so many bears in the Smoky Mountains.
This is their home.
This is their home, yes.
This is their home. And
Yeah, we're in their area.
We respect that.
Yeah.
We're very respectful of the forest area, and this is their environment, and we got to be careful to not over invade it.
These are fairly friendly bears, unlike the ones we had in California that tore up my trash and all that stuff. I don't know if these bears here do that or
Those
not.
were like Yogi bears.
Yeah.
They're just going to come through and tear through your trash and leave it all scattered.
Yeah. We lived in the mountains in California at one time and had a couple of bear incidents.
Got to have extra special bolts for your doors to make sure they don't come into your house.
A lot of beautiful ornaments, musical things, and all that. Of course, Dollywood's butterflies.
These are really neat. I like these rustic ornaments.
Mm-hmm. Kind of makes you think of the handmade ones.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it makes me think of, the artists who do make things like that by hand. Beautiful Christmas tree, red and green colors, the snow on it.
Yeah, again, I wish I could afford all these different Christmas trees and the way they're decorated. Oh, the nutcrackers.
The nutcrackers. I have a niece who was in one of the nutcrackers.
The
ballet one time, and I always think of her when I see these nutcrackers.
It's kind of a purple nutcracker I think you liked a lot.
Yes, I could see Priscilla, my niece, again in her ballerina outfit, playing in the nutcracker play. She's all grown up now.
Yeah, kids of her own.
Yes, with children of her own, yes. Yeah. I always think of her as a young little girl playing in that play in her beautiful ballerina outfit. Another Christmas tree with the nutcracker theme. This one's dressed like he's in a candy stripe outfit. Shiny, look at that shiny red and green. That's pretty. A lot of sparkle on this one too.
Yeah. I think everything's nutcracker. Then we got the nativity scene.
There's baby Jesus. Life-size nativity scene. Now this area of the park was pretty shaded, so it was a little bit cooler in this area, the backwoods area. Again,
we're here in the daytime. We wasn't there at nighttime, so we didn't get to see the Christmas lights at night. So maybe we'll get back to see the...
Yeah, we'll go back at night one of these days and film at night to see what it looks like.
And this is the church inside Dollywood. It's supposed to, I think, a replica of one of the local churches, or it was a local church brought in.
And they have these beautiful quilts on the wall that are just amazing. It's beautiful artwork made out of quilts. Stories of Jesus and... through
saving the lamb.
Jesus goes out for that one lamb that's so important to him. He welcomes all little children.
Yeah. All children are welcome.
He wants to protect the children. I don't recall. This might have been Judas, maybe, when he was betrayed. I couldn't tell what that one was about. It's Jesus with the lamb again. Beautiful stories from the Bible that are depicted through these quilts, artwork, and on the walls.
If I read right, I believe they actually hold church services there on Sunday. If you're in the park on Sunday, you can go in there for a church service.
So
the American Eagle Foundation.
Dollywood Park has a foundation that they they take in eagles and protect them and raise them. Eagles were an endangered species back in the 80s, or actually mid 70s. So I believe that's why some of these foundations exist today, to protect our American bird symbol, the eagle.
Yeah, a lot of these eagles have been hurt or something at some point in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're there to rehab.
Yes.
And the polar bears out in the water area.
I think this is like a roller coaster of it. Oh, we're back to the birds again.
Yeah.
So it was really neat to see these up close. I did a school report in grade school about the eagles, and had never seen one up close, this close before. So it was just, to me, just amazing to stand that close to an eagle and be able to admire it.
Feel free to pause the video when we show you these little markers
To
tell you about the birds.
stories of the birds that they're taking care of and rehabbing. These are some vultures.
Yeah, there's a turkey vulture on this one here, I believe. Yeah.
They clean our earth by eating dead rodents or squirrels or anything that's dead on the road and out in the wild. So thank you, vultures, for cleaning our earth. You're not very pretty to look at, but
Yeah, pretty to look at. They're big birds. And you eat a lot.
but you're still very special.
Yeah.
Special species of bird that we need.
And this, I think, is a regular vulture, if I remember right.
The
Yeah,
story,
black vulture.
yeah, and the stories that they have printed in front of them, their stories are really interesting. So please feel free to pause the video and read their stories. Super interesting, and we can also learn from the stories.
I'm just thankful that there's people out there, such as this Dollywood Foundation, that takes care of.
Oh,
birds.
very thankful. Thank
That's
you.
one of the roller coasters at Dollywood, the Eagle. It was, I think, the first of its kind, where the riders are out to the side.
Yes, screaming their way down.
Yeah, screaming the way down. Oh, and that one there is, I don't have any desire to go on that, but it looked like these people are clear at the top of that tower, and then it's just going to let them go. Woo!
And their legs go up in the air.
Yeah. It's one of the newest roller coasters. It's supposed to be one of the longest roller coasters. It stretches over the park quite a ways.
So if you like what we're bringing you, feel free to
What's your next adventure?
So our grandbaby's name is Elsie.
Elsie? Oh my goodness, I'm so sad I didn't get to meet you today. I hope you're having a beautiful adventure wherever you may be.
Thank you. Her middle name is Noelle.
Noel, oh, beautiful. Fitting name for the season. I think that's the name of Well, have a lovely day.
Thank you.
So if you like what we're bringing you, feel free to subscribe to our channel and press that like button. I started to talk and didn't want to interrupt the butterfly fairy lady. So sorry about that. But anyways, we had a wonderful day at Dollywood, and we hope that you enjoy looking at the beautiful sights that we got to take in on that day.
Yeah, if you ever make it out to East Tennessee, it's definitely worth a stop in at Dollywood. And we're going to be going back to Dollywood probably quite a bit in the near future. So stick with us, and we'll show you everything that we go out and do and visit in the East Tennessee area.
Yep. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.